There's no oil kick down iron. I did not meet God at the altar like many of you. I met him in the mirror, where my sins stared like bruises on the battered face of a soldier I once knew. As we behold his face, we become like him, they say. But how can I behold the face of the one I constantly betray? In my quest for fame, I sold the garment he gave me for a name that has only named me shame. So I ask, how can the clay criticize the potter and still expect his fingerprints to mold his cracks? How do I explain that this vessel he made to be a reflection of his glory is now a distortion of this masterpiece, reducing his glory to a mockery? I am not worthy to behold your face, Lord, for I'm now but an irony of your glory misused. The very one you made for your honor, now leaking dishonor, drifting from the crown of creation into this clown of temptation. I mean, what can possibly come out of a broken vessel? How can this dust reflect divinity when I use my own breath to cause the giver of it? When he said, let us make man in our image, he meant, let us replicate glory so that it will be here on earth just as it is in heaven. For here was this image made in his likeness, liking every other thing but him. The very billboard of heaven now renting space to hell. How do I explain that the masterpiece this master planner made has become a master of sin? That the one he made to bruise the night has decided to dine with the night? I mean, this me is not worthy to behold his face. But how? How come this mirror still looks at me and calls me beautiful? How do you still refer to me as your replica when all I have done is replicate shame? How is it that the same face I spat on is the same face that looks at me and calls me mine? How is it that the same blood I once mocked is the same ink rewriting my story? That when I now look into this mirror, I no longer see a sinner rehearsing failure, but I see a son reflecting favor. I see you live the very love I once betrayed on a replay for my sake. I see your mercy walking on my mistakes on a daily basis. I mean, is this not proof that broken vessels still reflect his glory when his breath is on it? So you see, I may be an evidence of Eden's eviction, but I am still proof that dust carries divinity when the breath of the Almighty is on it.